Oh, I forgot to promote. That's fine. What's up, Serena? Monday Night Raw, you got it. No problem. Apparently, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is doing great on Steam. That's good to see. You don't know if it moving to Netflix is a good thing? Well, I mean, it's good for them, right? Because you're actually watching more. I'm gonna respond to some skeets. That's a Blue Sky tweet. Okay. Mike got a few likes here. Let's see. Mike got 25 likes on Blue Sky. And on Twitter, how do I check this? Notifications. The hell? There we go. 11. Significantly less. Though I will say, I posted it on Reddit and I linked my Blue Sky account. Not that one. Oh, I got a lot of Reddit comments. I got to answer those right now. Gunnar, what's up? Let me put some music on while I answer some Reddit comments. Da-na-da-da-da-da. Serena, I saw the hot sauce you showed me. I'm gonna have to pass, but you may have warned me not to. Let's say. Oh Jesus! This guy says never goon. Not sure what that means. Oh, but I want blasting magma out of my ass. Finishing up rendering, uploading, scheduling all the videos I record over the weekend. Nice. Gunarm, I feel like every time I see you, you're about to fall asleep. Which is probably good, and you're getting normal sleep hours. Sorry, I got some Reddit comments I didn't expect, so let me just finish these up. So, are you looking for a commission? If so, here's my info. Somebody asked me a question on Reddit in Spanish, and I put it into Google Translate, and I couldn't really tell what it meant. So I'm just going to see if he wants a commission. I'm going to give him my commission info. All right. Okay. Done with my Reddit comments. After today, I'm gonna be cruising. Oh, after today, I'll need it. I got this podcast. He's talking about Civ 7. I'm kind of curious about it. These new glasses are much more comfortable than the other ones. I don't know if they're better. They should be better, but I don't know. Either way, they're more comfortable, and that's important. And they probably won't break so easily. Hey, hey, hey. All right, let me get my references ready, and then I'll get the color in. Wow. That's my main color ref. Greetings, Abek. That's crazy. These are not the same color at all. All right, plus minus 6. Go down to plus minus 4. All right. Mm, 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 mm. Serena, how was Raw? Any good? It was okay. Nice. That sounds awesome. How long is Raw, anyways? It's like 3 hours. So is it longer because there's like so many more commercials? There's just too many wrestlers. Hmm. 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 I remember way back in the day, maybe middle school, maybe grade school. I remember I decided to check out wrestling, and I was sitting there for like I don't even remember half hour, 20 minutes maybe, and they had a couple matches. I'm like, who the hell are all these guys? I want to get to the cool guys, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna have to wait like an hour and a half to get to the good stuff, and I just stopped watching. And that's like the last time I ever really tried watching wrestling. Sabrina, have you ever watched This Is Awesome? I know that's on Peacock. Sabrina, it is a wrestling related show hosted by the guy who's talking on this podcast right now. So you know how they bring up wrestling pretty frequently? He actually works for WWE on that show. So he brings it up from time to time, but maybe you just don't catch it. So yeah, I mean, if you have any interest in this podcast, you might like it. I think he's a cool dude, but I'm not gonna watch. I'm not gonna. I don't care about wrestling, so I wouldn't watch it. No interest. Okay. Well, I think the This Is Awesome show is like it looks back at older stuff, like older WrestleManias and older like topics, and it kind of like shows what's fun about wrestling. It doesn't like it's not like Sports Center. It's not recapping what happened in Raw or SmackDown or whatever. I've never seen it though. I'm just basing on what he said. One match every hour and 40 minutes about talking about wrestling. Fun. Yeah, I remember there being that disconnect. Yeah. I mean, I have no reason to sell this show to you, but that's not what it is. So it's just like, hey, here's this cool thing that happened, and then they show footage and they talk about it and they interview people that were involved. That's I don't know. You don't have to watch it. I just thought you might be interested. Helldivers controller. I'm wondering, my outdoor heating unit, is it 1 year old or 2 years old? Man, I forget now. Either way, wondering if it's already kind of like making some noise. I hope it's not dying already. I need to get a maintenance contract, make sure they could check it out. I think I'm gonna call somebody tomorrow. I think it's like 150 bucks a year. It's like 1 to 200 bucks a year. That's probably worth it just to have them check it out every year. Ugh. Mm. I didn't bring water over here. Damn it. I meant to. Oh well. Get it later. Do some texting, if you don't mind. Give me a minute. All right, text done. A couple of friends. I'm gonna try and go to that wings place I went for my birthday. These guys didn't get to go, so I'm like, hey, let's just do that. That'd be sexting. No, it'd be sextring. It'd be sextring. That's what I would call it, at least. Now, let's close that. Emails, don't care. And then I had to sign up for GameStop's newsletter because if I want to get updates on when the Switch 2 is available for pre-order, I had to sign up for their newsletter. I also signed up for Best Buys, so I have both of those coming in. Thing is, Best Buy hasn't emailed me once. GameStop emails me like every 2 days, sometimes multiple times in one day. I'm like, yep, gonna have to deal with this for a while till I get my pre-order in for the Switch 2. Fucking newsletters. Urgh. Hey, mine was only gonna be once a month. Mine wasn't gonna be constant updates like this. Once a month is fine. Damn it. What was I gonna do? Wait, I check Reddit? Yeah, I think I was gonna check Reddit. Nothing. Let me check. Wow, Twitter. It's called X, but I couldn't remember what I actually call it. Let's see. Destruction. I don't like this version as much. I like the original a little more. Da 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 da, baby, baby. Ooh yeah. It should be baby. I like baby. Oh well. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-ba. Ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Baby, baby. She says baby. Ugh. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Booba. Boob-ah or boob-ah. Da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ooh, yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Didn't realize they're already done with Persona music. Hmm. Thank you very much, TC. It's 2 months. Oh, appreciate it. Feel free to say hi or lurk. It's up to you. I always like when the robot just like says the name of the GIF. Emote 741. Hi. Thank you. I have no idea how long this will take to finish. Grading could not be found. I get it. Like a web page, I get it. Oh, pardon me. Let me open up that my drawing I just worked on. I kind of like how the lighting turned out on that one. I posted my drawing on the King of Fighters subreddit and the Street Fighter 6 subreddit. And I think it did really well on the King of Fighters subreddit. I also tried to post it on KOF Rule 34 and it got auto modded. I forget why. Oh, because I didn't have like an approved website to post whatever. It was also on Patreon, yes, of course. Work on the hair some more. You know, if I had nothing else to play and a little more time on my hands, I could have gone back to Stellar Blade. They put in a boss rush mode. They had like some near automata stuff. I don't even know if the near automata was like free DLC or paid. I never actually figured that out. Ugh. Sorry. Mm. And I forget, I think I mentioned this on Picardo, but not in here. I was playing Nine Souls earlier today, and I was on a boss fight for literally 2 hours. It was like really aggravating. It got to the point, it had 3 phases. It got to the point where I almost always got through phase one without taking damage, and I usually didn't have to heal phase two, but sometimes I had to heal like twice because you make one mistake, you're fucked. In that game, you're just parrying everything. Well, almost everything. I'm sure the final boss, you have to parry everything. So it can get kind of frustrated what it requires you to do sometimes. And then I did some stuff and I walked away for a bit and I came back to it a little later. And after I did some upgrades, like 1 or 2 upgrades, and like I changed some inventory item, and then I beat that thing in like 2 tries. So sometimes something feels super difficult, and it's like, oh, maybe they assumed that I would have had those upgrades first. It wouldn't have been impossible to beat, but the thing that I don't like that games do, and I still, even though I beat it, I'm still like, why'd you do this? Is you have multiple phases, and the final phase is so hard. I'm not going to be able to learn and practice the final phase because there's no checkpoints in the fight. I have to like go through those phases over and over again. That was like one of the most irritating parts. She does like a spirit bomb type of thing, and I'm like, can I even dodge or counter this? And apparently, you can dodge it. So once I learned the timing on the dodge, it was like, okay, I get it now. I definitely said 9 souls. You are putting words in my mouth. Yeah. Nine Souls, great looking game. I did not realize it was so like in depth. I thought it was gonna be like this 10-hour quick game. No, it's like a big sprawling Metroidvania with like tons. It's like Hollow Knight. It's just there's so much shit to do, and the story is really good, and I didn't expect that at all. It's really creative. It, I do get frustrated with the combat sometimes, but overall, it's great. TC, did you play through all of Nine Souls? I didn't beat it yet, so don't spoil anything. Yeah, the boss fight that I was stuck on for 2 hours today, that was Lady Ethereal. That was tough. You rage quitted? Okay. Where'd you well, did you ever get to Lady Ethereal? Or did you get to like the guy who like transmutates his body to get stronger? It's very satisfying if you stick with it, but like most most video games, not this type of game, most video games have invulnerability frames after you take damage, and I don't think this game has any. So there are times when an enemy will hit me and like there's a hazard and then there's like a projectile trap on screen and I'll just be like boop 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 and I'm like 3-hit combo dead. Like what the fuck is this? That is frustrating. I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, I went from one boss who can heal himself and only had two phases to a boss that was just like you're fighting. You fight one of them, then you fight three of them, then you fight like seven of them. Oh wow, you only played the beginning, huh? Trying to remember what was in the beginning that was so challenging. Hmm. What was the first boss? Oh, you know what? Did you get to the big pyramid? I think the big pyramid is like the first major hurdle, I think. To watch a speed run. Well, yeah, you watch a speed run and they'll like perfect parry everything. And you'll just be like, "What the fuck? That's not fair. I can't do that." It was a scheme, a pyramid scheme. I don't like that. Yeah, TC, you remind me of a comment that I saw. I actually went online and looked up strategies on how to beat this character, and it was like, yeah, you just gotta parry a lot. I'm like, okay. But they did say to use like a certain jade to like get the speed up charge thing. Uh, I don't think you got that upgrade, but it definitely helped. But one comment was like, "I'm gonna be honest, this was the easiest boss for me in the entire game," and I'm just like, "You are such a shithead. There's no way this boss was easier to you than like the first boss. Shut up. I hate people. I hate people that make those comments." Yeah, the thing I don't like about speedrunner commentary sometimes is they're like, oh, they like make fun of the developers. I'm like, oh yeah, great program game. They find like this super rare exploit that nobody found for like 5 years. It's like, oh yeah, great programming. I'm like, shut the hell up. Speedrunners oftentimes don't understand how video games are made. They can be a little obnoxious sometimes. Okay. I just got a refund that is not the amount that I'm supposed to be getting. That'd be funny if they're like, "Oh yeah, the shipping is non-refundable." I'm gonna check this out right now because I'm supposed to be getting a. Well, we'll see. We'll see how much this is. Maybe I'm wrong. Your refund? Oh, maybe this is right. No, it's like $5 off. It's only $5. I'm not complaining. Yeah, it's supposed to be. My refund was supposed to be 28,980, which is $191.16. Instead, I got 28,000. Oh, it is the same amount of yen, but the PayPal conversion fucking jipped me $5. If the original payment method declines, we'll refund the money to your PayPal account. That's obnoxious. Like when you get a refund, it should be the same amount. I guess maybe the conversion rate, the yen got worse. Maybe that's what happened. Whatever. I'm not gonna $5. Whatever. I don't care. At first, I thought I got way less. This is fine. This is fine. This is the figure that I ordered, the Biken figure that I ordered last year. All right, that's fine. We don't have to worry about that. Can knock it off my list. Got a bunch of things I gotta take care of between returns and returns. I gotta return an item, and I have to make sure that I get a certain amount on my credit card too. You keep checking Twitter because this guy asked me about a cell phone case, and I responded, but he didn't get back to me, so I gotta keep checking it. Yeah, one thing I learned when I pre-ordered that figure is that PayPal charges you to like convert currencies. And I don't think credit cards do. I could be wrong. So I think I just want to use a credit card when I import stuff from now on. Then again, I don't know if I'm going to be importing anything if prices are going to go way up. Oh. Down, 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 down. Anyway, let's get back to speedrunning. I could not imagine ever becoming a speedrunner. Just like playing the same game over and over. I know a lot of speedrunners play multiple games. Like when they get bored of one, they move on to another one. But just doing the same shit over and over. Like I was just playing the same boss fight for 2 hours today. I was getting better at it, but I'm like, I want to move on, play something else. So if I can't tolerate a boss fight for that long, there's no way I can tolerate playing through an entire game over and over again. You're a vampire surviving? Yeah, speedrunning is also taxing on your hands. That's true. Sextra, have you encountered death, as in the person, as in the skeleton? Ooh. A skeleton will kill you? Yeah. Wait, you unlocked your first character today? Or have you unlocked I mean, there's a lot of characters to unlock. Lot of them. Stupid amount, you might say. Yeah, the fact that you waited so long to play Vampire Survivors, you're gonna have just like so much more shit than when the game first came out. It was free. What was it on Epic? I mean, you can play it on a phone as well. This song playing right now, this was a really pain in the ass boss fight too. In Stellar Blade. They should have just called it Project Eve. Man, I gotta imagine, like, obviously, I don't have a ton of money. I don't buy a lot of games, but I have to imagine if you never buy games ever, but you like video games, just the Epic free game sale must be just amazing. Like, holy shit. Basically, it dictates the games that you play, all of them. Like, oh man, I guess I'm playing this now. And they put a lot of good stuff on there too. You just, got to wait a couple years for it to come out. You're not playing it just because you bought it? What the fuck does that have anything to do with what I just said? That was not even remotely the point I was making. I mean, I guess I could see where your head went there. What I was getting at is if you're someone who doesn't buy video games, but you love video games and you'll play whatever becomes available to you, I think that's a very like interesting thing where it's like, oh my god, this game I always wanted to play is free all of a sudden. Like that's literally the only way you would have been able to play it is if it became free. I think it's an interesting way of playing video games. And case in point, I have plenty of games that I bought that I've not played. Not nearly as many as some people. I have some friends that are like, yeah, well, I just wanted to bang out some games on my wish list and they were 80% off, so I bought them. I don't really do that. I know some people do. But I do have a bunch of games that I've bought and I've just never played. Just not always in the mood. Why play a new game when I could just grind Grand Blue instead? Mm, I know how I feel about this song. I don't really need the dubstep. Not doing a lot for me. You know what? I really should get back in the habit of doing those breaks, like those quick, like 1 minute. Maybe every 20 minutes, I'll do a 1 minute break. Try and get back in the habit of that. Definitely feeling my eye. I mean, these glasses might be helping me a little bit, but oh, by the way, this is Vampire Survivors music right here. This is from the Castlevania DLC. Every 1 minute, you take a 20-minute break. That I will never get anything done. I'd probably be healthier in the eyes. I'll think about it. Get gas in your car or just in a little canister? Pecan Snickers? That sounds like a lot of sugar. If that sells your stomach, then go for it. I'm all out of peanuts. You rub it in my face. I miss my peanuts. Get some in your van. I bet your van holds a lot of gas. It's just low hanging fruit. Just like my. Serena, that kind of joke is not accepted here. It's a very lewd thing to say. We're gonna ban that. I'm gonna get my mod to ban the P word. Not allowed. Ba-da-ba-ba. Hell yeah. A dicky do. God damn. Serena, please vanish. There we go. $24 gallons? Yeah, it's like twice my car hold. My car holds like 10. My old car, my Audi held like 12, I think. I kind of miss it. I don't miss the expensive repairs though. Bum, bum, bum. What car do I have now? I have a 2023 Hyundai Elantra. Or as my nieces call it, the Batmobile. Because it's black and I has a cool what's the thing in the front? The shit. What's the thing in front? Like below the hood in the front, like the the flat part in the front. Grill? Am I thinking grill? Yeah, that's it. God, my brain is broken. Anyways, I didn't put a license plate on the grill, and it just looks cool. It looks kind of Batman-y. God, this song was fucking awesome. I might have to put that on a playlist of some kind. T, I think 404 is just easier to say. No, I'll say T. No. I can't decide. T. What kind of car do you have? Do you have a car? Cadillac XLR. For T, there you go. It's T from now. It's continuing to be T. It looks like the one from the animated series. That's pretty cool. Renault Twingo 2? All right. We can't just make up words, okay? I'm asking you about a real vehicle. It's a French car? Oh, okay. I'll have to confirm with a French man that I know. Is it cool? It was a joke. Get off my back. It's a joke. I've never seen Top Gear. That is definitely true. Doot, 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 doot. Man, this music makes me want to go back to that DLC. I guess I could pause this. Is this really 8 minutes long? This song that I'm playing right now might be 8 minutes long. Why would they do that? All right. This is low res. I'm going to keep it not full screen. I think this might be staged. Call me crazy. Just going to let that guy go, huh? All right. Fuck with a credit card? Oh, shit. Is it damaged? Did he damage it? Not even close. Did they really just do that? It looked like a defective car. It was really damaged. They probably wouldn't put a nice car in there. That was crazy. That guy's crazy. Uh, so is Top Gear still going? Did they like have a revival? I feel like I've heard updates to that show and like it went away, but then maybe it came back. I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, a lot of times a show will try to continue with people that weren't on it before, and it's like, yeah, well, the show wasn't the brand, the show was the people, so it's not the same. That's so long. Ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba. Sextra's back. Every time he finishes a round, he comes by, says hi, boom, back to the game. I don't care, man. Enjoy the game. I won't hold that against you. Sextra, have you ever had a really long gold rush that got kind of weird? Has that happened to you yet? You haven't had a gold rush yet? What? Crazy. Yeah, you get like a little 4-leaf clover. I know there's a clover upgrade, but there's also like a little 4-leaf clover pickup. And you, maybe it's like a yellow one, I forget. But it triggers a gold rush, and then it just like you get tons and tons of gold. Ba-da-ba. Ba-ba. All right, well, I've been working on her face and hair for a while. I should probably work on something else. There's a lot going on with this character. I should work on the red. I was gonna work on the white, but I should really go by like size. And there's a lot of red. Well, Sextra, you got to learn the combos. You got to learn the sub weapon and the main weapon combos. Once you discover them, they put them in the menu so you don't forget them. Man, this pen sucks. I cannot believe how bad this pen has gotten in the course of a few weeks. Holy shit. Like, this thing just wobbles like crazy. I'm trying not to think about it, but it's super distracting. Like, the tip kind of like jostles when I put it down. It's like, no, you need to be 1-to-1 so I can make the marks I want to make. So tired of having to return shit. They're stupid inferior pens. Hey, the nibs don't wear down on these, so I like that. And also, you don't have to charge them, which some pens you have to charge. A good Wacom pen is the best pen, but unfortunately, sometimes the PCB is like really loose. I wish I knew how to just fix it myself. Actually, I did. I did see a video of some guy kind of fixing it where he tightened the springs, but I don't want to do that. Sextra, that's literally what I did last time. Last time I had my previous Wacom tablet, I did get them to give me a different pen twice. They gave me the same pen replacement, and it was cracked. I might have broken it. It might have been my fault. And then I got them to send me a completely different pen without me returning anything to them. So I'm probably gonna try that again. I probably have to do it again. It's dumb. I feel like anytime I get something super expensive, it always feels like it's cheaper or it looks nicer and more high tech, but it's also just feels cheaper. Maybe it's just me. I have new throne suggestions. The Pro Pen 3. Well, there's no buying options for this. So I can't add it to Throne. I don't know if this will work with my tablet. Hmm. So this one doesn't have an eraser. Oh, this might not have a loose PCB. Perfect custom fit, tilt recognition, super responsive, yada yada yada. It has the same pressure sensitivity, but it might not have a shaky PCB. Serena, you have one of these without the wrapping thing around it, right? Does it wobble at all when you go like this? Does it seem firm and in place when you go like this? When you push down, does it feel like it kind of jostles a bit? Looking at this, it might not. Might not do it with this one. That's like a that's definitely not real gold, right? Little gold piece in the middle of it. Yeah, there's one of these for like 130. That's a lot of money. Wow, customer reviews are not very high. Why are they so low? Best stylus ever, but fragile buttons. Broken two of them now. The Cintiq comes with an awful holder. It only works with the brand new Cintiq 27-inch. Huh. Well, there you go. The plastic parts will start breaking. What the Funkle burrito? That's one person's review. Tell people it only works with the 27-inch no bezel models. All right, well, all right. There you go. It won't work with my tablet. Dun, 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 dun. All right, all right. I'll do some research. Hold on a second. No, it's extra. The nib doesn't wobble. The PCB inside the pen wobbles. So there's a lot of shit in here, but like the tip, the nib holder, and the eraser holder are all attached to a PCB. So when I push down, the PCB kind of jostles backwards in the pen instead of being locked in place, which is what it should be. But no, it just kind of wobbles, so it doesn't feel as good. The Sense Labs pen never did that at all, but the nibs sucked, and the overall drawing experience was not as good. What is this thing called? The Wacom Pro Pen 3? So it's compatible with the Cintiq Pro 27, the Pro 22, the Pro 17, but not. Let me try this. Cintiq Pro 24. Wait, was mine a Pro? I think it is. Wacom said it's not compatible with older tablets, but would be an upcoming driver update. Huh. So it might be compatible now since the driver update. Yeah. Yeah. Ba-da-ba. Yeah, they sell the one that I like for like 180 bucks. This free shipping? Yeah, it is. Da-da-ba-da. This pen, this pen is only an $80 pen. The one that I like is a $180 pen. I think it's because I stopped making them. But no, I would definitely try and get it for free before I ask anyone else to buy it for me. Oh my god, Sextra, I feel so old. Ah, I'm over it. I will say what I noticed I noticed when I was looking at my playlist, I don't know, a couple of years ago, that a lot of the music that I listened to is from the early 2000s. I'm like, wow, this shit's like 20 years old. Holy shit. So I will say, yes, I have acknowledged that already. It would have been a lot funnier if I was like, "Oh my god," and I walked away from my desk. "We so old? Shut the fuck up, Sextra. You're not old. These songs can drink now. Hell, boy. I'm so old." Ian, how you doing? It's so wild that my perception of time as a child is so different than as my perception of time as an adult. Wild. I still feel similar to how I felt in my 20s, and I'm 40. Your daughter finally asleep? Nice. Congratulations. What are you going to do now? Is it game time? Is it relaxing time? Is it drinking time? Yeah, it's crazy. When we're kids, we look to our parents and our teachers to be like infallible and trustworthy, and they were in their fucking 20s or 30s. Like you can't trust them. Hey, get up at 7 and take the son to school. Man, you have a son and a daughter. Holy shit! You think about Fortnite now, Eon. Just because your children play Fortnite doesn't mean you have to. All right? You can play a big boy game instead. Ba-da-ba-da-ba! You know, Eon, have you played Vampire Survivors? That's a pretty easy to game to get in and out of. I used to be curious about Fortnite. I was like, oh, maybe I should just give it a shot. I mean, nice like co-op experience to play with a friend, and right. I assume you could team up in that game and play against other people. And then I like sat next to a TV while it was on at a convention, and I'm like, no, I don't want to play this shit. They got you with the Ryu and Cyberpunk collabs. All right. I mean, that's why they do the collabs. Uh, I think a lot of those collab characters look bad, but maybe that's just me. especially the anime ones. Ugh. Deep Rock Galactic. I heard that's good. I never tried it though. I did hear that one's good. That's shadowier. Maybe not. What's up, Pirate King Kaze? I'm doing all right. This character has a lot of detail in her outfit, so it's a little slow going at this point. We've reached peak slowness, and it's break time, so I gotta take a break in a little bit. While I'm gone, Sextra will entertain you all with his witty banter. Yeah, this is the only game that I've never. Wait a minute. This is the only Xenoblade game I've not done fan art for yet, so it's bound to happen. Ba-da-ba-da! Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-na-na-na. Yeah, Xenoblade X was. I mean, all the Xenoblade games are good. I think Xenoblade X is my least favorite, but I still like it a lot. I don't think I'm gonna get the remaster though. Just I don't have time to play a long ass game that I've already beaten before. But I do want to see the new story stuff they're adding. Maybe I'll just watch on YouTube. All right, this song's almost over, so I'm gonna take my break. Take a quickie. I'm gonna hydrate. Gonna hydrate. That means put in eye drops. Let me zoom in for you guys. Oh, well, there's a preview of what's to come. Let me give you guys some break music. You enjoy them, but you're not your faves. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is literally my favorite RPG. I love the exploration, and I love pretty much everything except the characters I don't love. They're fine. But I do like them. I don't hate them. And I think Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition really made a bunch of tweaks for the better, made that a get better game. But yeah, it's actually my favorite RPG. Let's see here. Hey, it looks like I'm live on YouTube, guys. The YouTube shit working tonight. So if you want to watch on your phone, there you go. I just it didn't work at all 2 days in a row, so I just stopped doing it. I'm like, I'll just do it again tonight. I don't know how many people are watching though. Is anyone watching at all? If you're on YouTube, I need to put on multi-chat. Okay, I don't see anything. I don't think anyone is on the YouTube chat. If you're on the YouTube chat, let me know. And if nobody's here by the time I get back from my break, then I'm going back to Twitch chat because it looks better. And it actually shows emotes. Think your favorite RPG is Dragon Quest VIII? Huh. I love Dragon Quest XI. And I really love the remake of 3 that just came out. But I don't really like 8. It's a little too grindy. I think 11 really made the grind a lot more palatable and fun. But other than that, I liked 8. It was mostly just too grindy. I don't know. Maybe once you get past a certain point, you don't have to grind as much. But I played Dragon Quest, and I don't think that's true. Really like the story? Yeah, I didn't get super far into it. I got to the 3rd city or something. I forget. I played that game at least 10 hours. Dragon Quest 9 remake? Are they doing that? Gotta see what the hype's about. I mean, I think if you want to get started, just start with either Dragon Quest 3 remake or Dragon Quest 11. Both of them have a lot of modern stuff that makes old school Dragon Quest can be a real slog. It really is. As someone like me who plays a lot of RPGs, I didn't like RPGs as a kid, but nowadays I can appreciate them. I mean, when I say nowadays, I mean once I turned 20. It's like when I kind of started getting into them. Anyways, I'm taking my break. I don't know. I'll just give you this to listen to. Oh no, we'll do this instead. I'll be back in a jiffy. Oh no, I'll make you listen to Sonic. Get out of here, you. Mm, 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 mm. Excuse me. What's up, Des? You've tuned in to the Astrobot section of the playlist. Ugh. No, you didn't make me want to listen to Astrobot. I'm listening to a playlist by Giant Bomb. They did their music of the year and they made a playlist, and this is on it. That being said, I do like it. Oh, say what? I don't know where this version of this song plays. Oh, that's the title screen? Yeah, I don't think I sat in the title screen for long enough to hear the whole song. Maybe I did and I just forgot. Boop, boop, boo. Hmm. See, I respect Astrobox. I feel like all of their English vocal samples are original. I don't think they got anything about Michael Jordan doing slam dunks like back in the old days. What? Where'd that come from? Astro, what? I didn't hear boy that time. Yeah, I mean, Astrobot Game of the Year. At the Game Awards, it did. Yep. IGN, I think, gave it to Metaphor Refantasio. Is that? Yeah, I mean, XCOM 2. I played at least 100 hours of FF7 Rebirth, Metaphor Refantasio. Those are probably my two most played games last year. I think Rebirth I played more, though. Yeah, I'm really glad that Rebirth is doing well on Steam right now. I think it was the best-selling game on Steam for like a week or two, which is good. I want that game to do well, so the next one comes out. I mean, it will. They've already drafted it up and started working on it, but I don't know. You never know. Square's like, all right, we're getting back into NFTs, baby. God, I'm so glad NFT bullshit is pretty much over now. At least some good things are happening. Reactor 5, this game sure took a long detour getting there. Oh, yeah. Midgar remake feels very padded. Like they really stretch it out to fill a full game. NFTs are just asleep? Oh, no. You know, that reminds me of the new video cards coming out, the 50 series. It looks like they're just like smaller and more efficient. I saw a comparison between the 50 and like the 4090, and the 4090 is like a fucking VCR. It's crazy. It's like a PS2 fat. Yeah, I think them making Midgar its own game was a good choice. I agree with that. And they basically keep in everything you want. I think I want to tweak this background before I do anything else. Both Rebirth and Remake are the first disc. What, really? Yeah, that game. Was that game 2 discs or 3 discs? I think Remake let you do some stuff that originally you had to like leave Midgar and then come back, right? Yeah, it was 3 discs. The first disc ends with that? Damn. Well, the thing is, it Rebirth also has like some side shit that was on the other 2 discs, right? 8 and 9 were 4 discs. I own all of them physically. I don't remember. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, this should be black right here. Excuse me. Yeah, it might be a Mandela effect thing because I also remember. I feel like I remember switching discs after Midgar. Yeah, to me it feels like disc 2 is where. I guess it's because of the way the acts play out. I think we look at each act as each disc. That's probably what it is. Whereas in reality, acts 1 and 2 were on the first disc. I don't remember that, but I'm trusting Des. Shit, what was I about to do? Oh yeah, no. Yeah, disc 3 is the final area and all the side quests and stuff. So I feel like some stuff in disc 2 was in Rebirth though. This is the song. There you go. So Rebirth has like 6 big areas. So you go to Calm. I can't remember names, man. You go to the mines. There we go. I didn't cut it off. You go to the mines. Then after the mines, you go to the Cosmo Canyon. You go to the casino / amusement park. You go to the amusement park. The chocobo races, all the chocobo racing stuff. I forget what else. There's like this ocean area. You ride a dolphin. The parade. There's a parade of some kind with Shinra parade. Da, da, da. Bum, bum, bum. Fuck, man, I don't know. I think I remember. When you play it, you can tell me what was if it was all just one stuff. If that's the case, then Jesus Christ, the third one's gonna have a lot to cover. The assault on Midgar. Hmm. I have a feeling some of that stuff is not gonna ever appear in the R series. I don't know what else to call it. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, so I won't say anything about the weapons. Yeah, the one where like Tifa's pushing him and like the world is crumbling. I beat Final Fantasy VII, and I don't remember any of that stuff. I mean, I do remember some of that stuff. There's a lot I don't remember. I do remember a good amount of it. Hmm. I'm trying to figure out if these glasses are more comfortable. I'm pretty sure they are, but I feel like they're like loose on my nose. But they don't have to stretch to go around my big head, so that's good. Final Fantasy often has a gigantic dungeon in it. Um, Rebirth has a very long dungeon in it, but I don't know if that's like a replacement for the glacier, or I don't want to say anything. Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, so yep. This is the most dialogue in the entire game. Yes, things happen differently in this series than they do in the original game. So when I say I don't want to spoil anything, maybe you can insinuate that things happen a little differently. You help me, I help you. Tell me what we're gonna do. Tree level is not the best level. I got really annoyed in the middle of that level. Really cute and uh, neat concept. No, Sextra doesn't care about spoilers. You can say whatever you want to him. This tree is so needy. Sounds like me. Angry tricks. Damn angry chicks. I don't want to tell you anything about what happens with Aerith, Des. You gotta wait and play yourself. It's good that you haven't been spoiled. I guess what I will say is it's kind of very much Nomura. It's like when you see it, you're like, yeah, Nomura made this game, didn't he? Or at least he directed it. I'm musing. Okay. Yeah, Aerith lives and Barrett dies. Does they just replace him? That's all. Not really. It's a joke. It's a joke. Or is it? Ah! Excuse me. 100 feet in the air. That's so high. My back hurts. What the fuck? Oh. Part where the trees have an orgasm. You mean the whole thing? So this is a game called Parking Garage Rally, and I kind of want to play it because it has Sky and it's like an arcade racer. I want to see a clip of this gameplay. That can't be right. Is it? This is the game? Hold on a second. I want to share this. Oh my god. Just spam heal potions all the time? Nice. Bosses are hard in what? Remake or Astrobot? There's no healing in Astrobot, is there? No, you just have lives. So this is the game I was just listening to. Oh, look. Okay, it looks kind of like Sega Rally. You're just in a parking garage. That's not a parking garage. Is it? I need to put this on my Steam wish list. What? Gee, oh god. Hmm. That looks neat. 2018. Or maybe it's just the Steam logo is 2018. Yeah, I gotta put that on my Steam wish list. I think I still have Steam open. I can do it right now. Campaign manager. Start planning for Windows 10 end of support. Shut up. Care right now. Remake all the bosses killed you multiple times. Really? I did not die at any bosses in remake until what's the sewer boss? The sewer boss after you go do the Corneo stuff. I'm being vague and speaking only in terms of the original game. You're a great player? Ah, no, stop it. Stop. You should have seen me playing 9 Souls. It took me fucking over 2 hours to beat that thing. Oh yeah, Steam. Where did Steam go? Open. Fucker. You can't block and you can't dodge. Blocking, you just hold the button. What are you talking about? Are you in Punisher mode? You literally can't block in Punisher mode. Parking garage, right? It's only $10. The soundtrack is the same price as the game. It's not even on sale. Wow. I'm still putting on my wish list. I wonder how long this game is. Is it overwhelming? It's overwhelmingly positive. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get this game at some point. Well, I don't remember if Remake has them, but Rebirth does have combat tutorial stuff, and you get rewarded for doing it. So if you still don't get it by then do that. So Des, there's the more you attack an enemy, the more you pressure them, and then once they're fully pressured, they get staggered. And there are some moves that pressure more than others. Granted, they did change a lot in Rebirth, like a lot of tweaks, so I'm not sure how much they changed with stagger. But like, think of it like stun versus damage. I believe Tifa does a lot of stagger on some of her moves, and like I think each character has a really good stagger move. So Cloud has, I think, like a Devil May Cry Stinger. He does a driving in kind of attack. I believe that one does a ton of stagger. I forget. You just got to read the descriptions of the moves and see what they do. There is a boss fight very late in the game where you absolutely need to know how those things work, or you just won't be able to beat it. Like you can't just brute force it. You have to know how that works. Yeah, I mean, if you're killing them too fast, then that definitely happens. Um, well, Des, remember this combat system was designed by someone who used to work at Capcom. It you can feel the Capcom in this game. At least I can. Who? I don't remember his name. He was a combat director that's like not super well known. Like I know a lot of directors that work at Capcom, but I don't really know like the combat directors. I don't. I think he worked on Monster Hunter and Devil May Cry and stuff. So it's one of those unsung heroes, probably. Yeah, like when you have Barrett in your party, you like I immediately just pop his triangle move, just get that boom, 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 and then switch to Cloud, do some damage, and then if I want to stagger them, I switch to Tifa, and then when you got your ATB going, so you use someone's ATB, and then you switch to somebody who needs to build ATB. You want to use the character. Playing as Aerith is kind of hard. I never really got good playing it with Aerith. She's not as fun to use. I don't know. She's a little more fun in Rebirth, but even then, not as fun as like Tifa is so much fun. It's a good reason why people wanted her in Tekken, and it's not just because she's pretty. Yeah, I don't think Serena would like FF7 remake because you literally like you can't just power through it. You do need to learn the mechanics for a few of the fights. You could be doing 800 bajillion damage, and it won't matter if you can't hit the guy. You don't like FF7 at all? I didn't really like FF7 that much either. Originally, when Remake was announced, I wasn't even going to get it. I was like, I don't need to play that. And then I saw the combat, and that's what got me playing it. Her name is Boo Oobs. What? She's from FF7? Maybe you do an overlay here. You spilled ink. What you doing? You fool. How does it work? You get to transfer stuff, or are they two complete separate games? Okay. So the way it works is that you can load up a save file, but all it really gives you is like an extra summon and like I think an accessory, maybe not. You get like one or two bonuses for having a beaten game save of remake when you load up Rebirth. What it does with your equipment, you have no like it gave you an approximation of what you might have. Like I think Cloud has the Buster Sword and maybe one other sword when you start up. Like everybody has at least one weapon, obviously. And then your starting level is I think 20 instead of 1. I forget. It starts a little past 1. But yeah, you don't carry anything over. None of the decisions you made, none of the inventory you collected matter in Rebirth. And that was the right choice. I don't know how they could have done it like adequately otherwise. Because you just like you show up overpowered. I don't know, man. It's not as fun. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised after they finally finish this series of this game that they come out with a rebalanced version that lets you carry out over all your progress between the three. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it, but they'll make you buy it separate. I doubt they'd just let you patch it. Meteor Edition. Yeah, the 10-year anniversary, you get the full game. I would love it. They're not going to do it. But I would love it if they did a remake of 6 and they just did 2 parts, not just 2. Don't need 3. I would love to see how they handle that. Hell yeah. Excuse me. Pardon moi. That was definitely the end credits. I should see if that Spanish guy really did want a commission from me on Reddit. I should double check that. I do have one message. You know it's IA. I know you know. What the fuck? What? What does IA mean? Yeah, I have no idea what this guy's talking about. Oh, AI. He must have meant AI. Did you mean AI? Because no, I drew it. Here's the sketch, and I've got Twitch VODs too. Winky face. Let me find the sketch on Blue Sky. I think I put it on there, right? There we go. He must have meant AI, right? It'd be funny if he meant something else and I just kind of act like an asshole for no reason. Ordered some shit from a US site today. Paid Cheeto dictator assimilation tax the first time. Wait, what? So, Des, you know for a fact that the thing that you ordered costs more because of the tariffs? Like, did it have a disclaimer on the site that said it? And the price went way down? Yeah, he also lifted the tariffs in Mexico, apparently, because the Mexican president was like, "Yeah, we'll send 10,000 troops to the border." And from what I understand, 15,000 were already there. So special Canadian fees. Well, that's. I mean, can you return it and rebuy it? Can you return it and rebuy it? Where was I? What was I about to do? Shit. Well, before I do that, we'll do this. $10? I don't know, man. You were complaining about it, but if it's not a big deal, then oh well. Just have to suck it up. Hopefully they won't come back because they're bullshit and dumb and pointless. Hopefully they won't come back. Who knows? Maybe that website will get sued and they'll offer a refund to everybody, and you won't have to do anything. That'd be ideal. You saw those stock values drop. Which ones? Like Nike and like all the big American brands that you're talking about? I do not want to pay attention to the news if I can help it. Dow Jones and that shit. Hmm. You keep seeing assholes doing that. I mean, there are assholes like that all around the world. People believe one person rather than the other. I don't know, man. There's shitty people all around the world, and a lot of times they aren't shitty people, and they they listen to the wrong places. They trust the wrong people. It's unfortunate, but what it is. Hopefully, I mean, it'd be great if one day we get through to them. I don't think we can though. What did Trudeau say? I want to check my stocks. I wonder how my stocks are doing. Now you got me question that. Days, you're such a rascal. So my IRA is lower than it was overall in the past month, but it's only by like a little bit. Geography has made us neighbors, history has made us friends, economics has made us partners, and necessity has made us allies. And then he talked about all the times Canada had the US's back in a very eloquent manner. Nice. Yeah, give me it in chunks. My eyes have been not great tonight. Does Trudeau have like a position of power? I thought he resigned. Yeah, I should just take more breaks. I really just need to take more breaks. Oh, I didn't bring water over here like I meant to. Dang, man. And now I am out of omega 3. I wonder how much that's going to affect me too. If at all. Maybe it won't affect me at all. I don't know. It's going to do this for a little bit longer. Okay, that might help a little bit. He paused the government? Huh. I don't really want to listen to UFO 50. It's nice, but these are all pretty short, though. I'll listen to this one. I really have to go back to UFO 50 and play some of the really good ones. I only played just like random games and kind of in order. I need to play some like really good ones. We're just gonna skip the Yakuza stuff and the Silent Hill stuff. Wow, there's a lot of stuff I don't want to listen to. And the Elden Ring stuff. All great, whatever. I've listened to plenty of Metaphor. I don't need any of that. Let's just get to the good shit. Really? We're starting here? This better have the fucking main theme. His party's popularity went up over the weekend. Conservatives incredibly lukewarm takes about this is starting to see him. Hell yeah! You know what? If there's one good thing about having to deal with a shitty Trump presidency, at least Canada gets out a little better. What are they going to say? They're going to oppose it? It's probably the same shit that they want to do. They can't oppose it. They're stuck, right? You'll have to see that at least. Oh, they're calling him a traitor. That's awesome. It'd be funny if Trudeau's like, you know what? I'm thinking I'm back. You know, like John Wick. It would be funny if because of Trump, all the governments that were becoming kind of conservative just suddenly like shift a little bit because of that. God, then like Trump's foreign policy really is good. Then just be shitty to everybody else and have them all gang up against him. Make the liberals look better. Brilliant. I never would have thought of it. Man, he did not pick the East songs that I would have picked. It's East. Let's get some rock. This is a good. This is all right. This is all right. But come on. He's pulling a Code Geass. All right. Okay. Sure. I don't even know what to say about that. Your red Tories are standing firmly against him. Conservatives against conservatives. Huzzah! Let them fight. A wise man once said, "Let them fight." Let them tear each other down. I don't give a fuck. Oh man. A schism? You're an old fashioned schism. What do I want to do here? Not overlay, right? Oh shit. Maybe. Linear dodge? It was color dodge, but not that bright. So that oh no, I don't like that. I like the overlay. Maybe 50% overlay. Fuck it. And then one more time. Ooh, multiply, I think. Oh yeah, multiply, combine, and then color burn. Dodge, color dodge, and then obviously we don't keep that. There we go. There's the good shit. Yeah, it's kind of hard when you have someone people don't really know who they are. They just don't vote. I mean, I think that's a big part of why a lot of Democrats didn't vote in the American election. A lot of them didn't even know who Harris was, which is crazy because she was the fucking vice president for 4 years, but they didn't know. They're like, "Where's Biden on the ballot? I guess I'm not voting." So yeah, both sides can have stupid people in them, or I'm sorry, ignorant people in them. There's ignorance all around. They're just fed up with him being there too long. Well, at least the system allows the people to get rid of him. Yeah, they don't have a term limit. I was gonna say they must not. How old was Trudeau when he got into office? He still looks young. Damn, that's pretty fucking young. I mean, I feel like that's what it should be. Trudeau Senior lasted 15 years. Oh, come on. Might as well be a fucking king. You gotta keep it in the family. What the fuck? I don't know. This blur seems pretty good. I'm gonna keep it separate for now. All right, I'm gonna force myself to take more breaks. Here's another one. You know, these glasses are definitely more comfortable than the other ones, but with these headphones, they kind of like move around on my head a little bit. I don't know. Oh, if I keep my eyes closed too long, I might fall asleep. All right, Des, it's time to talk about video games. I forget. Did you play Hollow Knight? Oh, this is a good one. I like this one. What is this one? The Endless Bloody Sea. I don't think he has the chiptune song in this playlist, which is a big fail. There's only one more left. "21 years." Yeah, when you're in war, they kind of want to keep the same guy, right? All right, I only asked about Hollow Knight because I've been playing a Metroidvania that's really good, and it's really similar to Hollow Knight in my opinion. But if you didn't play Hollow Knight, then you should probably play that first. Well, obviously not right now because you're in the middle of a very epic adventure. It's all about Jesse. Yeah, I mean there was a lot of fan art for Jesse when that game came out. It's working with you. Did you get to the scene where she puts glasses on? No, I don't think that happens. Now I remember what I wanted to do here. Where does this song play? I don't remember if Sid's wife is in either game. Sorry. She was ripped? What? Rocket Town. Oh boy, do you go to Rocket Town? I don't think so. I mean, I'll just tell you, you meet Sid at an airfield, and he is your fast travel pilot in Rebirth. And at the very end of the game, he's kind of hanging out with the crew, but he never, like, you never use him in battle at all. So I believe they're saving Sid's backstory for whatever the third game is going to be called. I think I like this little darken. Yeah. I think I need to color balance this. It's a little off. I'm not going to say they skip anything because a lot of times they just shift things around. There is a plane that Sid is piloting. I don't remember what it's called. It might be the Tiny Bronco. I don't remember. What the fuck? There we go. So now we got Rebirth music coming up. Topical. Yeah, you don't go to Rocket Town. Nope. Stuff happens, but you don't go to Rocket Town. You take it, the Ghost of Christmas Past up showing up. Oh, Dez has never played a Nomura game. I love in interviews when they were talking about Rebirth, they're like, yeah, we're basically going to stick to the original game after remake. Now that we're out of Midgard, it's basically the same. No, it's not. No, it's not. I will say they don't show up very much. They don't show up as much. The phlegm is approaching. Yeah, they're Organization 13. That's right. The Fates. Why did you get here? Sorry. You know, I'm kind of worried about my applications to various anime conventions and comic cons. I feel like when I say, "Hey, I've got like 120 different art pieces," they'll be like, "Oh, this dude's an AI artist for sure." I'm a little worried. And even if I do get into these conventions, what do people see and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's AI." Like they're just not going to come up to my booth at all. They're just going to assume it's AI. I'm a little concerned. Hell, maybe that's why I did so bad at my last convention. Looks nothing like AI. I've been accused of AI multiple times before, of using AI. By idiots, I mean, who do you think goes to anime conventions? With all due respect. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of that stuff you wouldn't expect them to use, and they're like, "Oh, yep, we didn't forget." Yeah, they kind of just flesh out that world with stuff that they established in other games and I don't know movies and stuff. They were more hit than miss. Did you mean miss than hit? What's that about to do? Oh yeah, this. Yeah, they were mostly miss. Like Advent Children was one of the better things, and even that had like really lousy writing. Some neat action sequences, but it was like I don't know. I feel like Advent Children is where they got the voice for Cloud and Sephiroth and most of those characters, and I believe all of them came back for remake. Yeah, Advent Children's really dumb. Oh, I should say I'm talking about the Japanese voices. I'm talking about the Japanese voices. Yes, obviously they did not bring back the Advent Children people American English for remake. Uh But yeah, Lance Bass was in Kingdom Hearts. Lance Bass was. I don't believe Lance Bass was in Advent Children. Yeah, he wasn't. I never saw Advent Children in English, so I genuinely don't even know what they sounded like. Crisis Core. I liked Crisis Core, but I'm never gonna play it again. It's not one of those games where I'm like, yeah, Crisis Core. It was. I mean, I didn't really like the PSP that much, honestly. It was fine. Some people love it. That was one of the best games on the PSP, though. Oh shit, Queen's Blood. This right here doesn't look good. Is this gonna break or what? Get to the break. Jesus Christ. There we go. All right, I think it's time to wrap up for the night. I have no idea how much more work needs to go into this. If I was going to half-ass it, I could say, "Hey, it's done now." But I'm going full ass. We're gonna make this look even better tomorrow. Despite this pen pissing me off. Let's save. Thank you, Serena. Check out the link tree for all the socials. Merchandise, Patreon if you want to support me. We don't need... No. If you're going to do the hydration thing at the end of the night, we're fucking getting rid of it. I let you guys keep that to help me take my break. No hydration at the end of the stream. Put my foot down. I want game over, yeah. That's the only one. You can be rise from your grave if you want to be. Social medias, website. You can check me on Picardo. Check out the Discord. I'm taking commissions at all times. Thanks, guys. You're wonderful. I love most of you. Good night.